everyone, I'm Mike Wazowski. You might recognise me from a favourite movie. Here are my 2 clues. See if you can guess who is the masked reader. First clue, my favourite thing to do is go to the park and visit the farm. My second clue is I have one eye to help me read. The story I've chosen for you today is called 9 Lives Newton. Okay, I hope you enjoy the story. Hello, my name is Newton and I've just found out that I have 9 lives. Not just 1 or 2 or 3, but 9. Look, there's a shop. Have 9 lives. Look, it says so right there. And if I've got 9 lives, that means I can do all my favourite things, like go on an awesome adventure or visit the nature reserve. But now I can be much more daring. Uh-oh, I hope Newton's okay. I'm off to live my life dangerously. Oh dear, Newton, wait! You've made a mistake! I wonder what the mistake might be. Beware of the very vicious dogs. Museum and nature reserve this way. If I'm living life dangerously, that means I can dig the deepest holes to get to the biggest bones. Newton! I can poop anywhere I like. Uh-oh. Poor Newton needs to be careful. And I can play with just about anyone. I can practice my best bark. Danger, do not bark. Do not disturb. Bears are sleeping. And I can sniff out the tastiest of treats. And I can run and run and run. But sometimes you have to find somewhere nice and quiet to relax. This is just perfect. Newton, stop! You haven't got 9 lives. Oh. Dear. I wonder if Newton will escape in time before he gets eaten. Phew, that was close. You know me. It's a good thing that you told me, or else someone could have really got hurt. Well, I may not have 9 lives. But can fly. Oh no, here we go again. Newton! Wait! I hope you enjoyed the story. Have you guessed who I might be?
Hello, bumblebees. Welcome to the Masked Singer. Got a few clues before I read my story to see if you can guess who I am. So, like meerkats, I have a big family. Think about that one. And my second clue is the middle of the week is my favourite time. Ooh, wonder why that could be. Right, on with the story. So, my story is called Good Night, Spaceman. It was time for bed. Come on inside. We'll keep the curtains opened wide and watch the starlight sparkling bright. Let's make a wish and say good night. Good night, shuttle. Good night, base. Good night, deepest, darkest space. Zooming through the Milky Way. Good night, spaceman, far away. Good night, Daddy's rocket ship. Time to go. Enjoy your trip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Astronauts, please check your suits, backpacks, helmets, gloves and boots. Just imagine what we'll find when we leave our world behind. Astronauts, prepare for docking. Nearly there now, doors unlocking. Come aboard and join the crew. We've got lots of work to do. Pull the lever, take it slow. Push the button, off we go. Good night, Neptune. Good night, Venus. Good night, light years in between us. Rocket ships and shooting stars. Good night, Mercury and Mars. Final orbit past the moon. Good night, Earth. We'll see you soon. One small step, one giant leap. Good night, spaceman. Time to sleep.
Give you a couple of clues. You will find me at Stoneham Park showed him all sorts of games during playtime. And Norman was brilliant at waggly dancing. And then it was time to go home. B-School is amazing, thought Norman. He couldn't wait to come back the next day. The next day was even better. Norman was very good at finding couple of clues. Clue number 1. I'm very lucky because I get to go to the park and to the farm almost every day. Clue number 2. My name rhymes with something that you ring. Now I'm going to share with you one of my favourite stories. This is called Dogs Don't Do Ballet. My dog is not like other dogs. He doesn't do stuff like weighing on lampposts or scratching his fleas or drinking out of the toilet. If I throw him a stick, he looks at me like I'm crazy, so I have to fetch it myself. No, my dog likes music and moonlight and walking on his tiptoes. My dog thinks he's a ballerina. When I get ready for ballet class, he looks longingly at my tutu and ballet shoes, and I just know he is dreaming of his name in lights. Dad, I say, can Biff Tom come too? He loves ballet. Not a chance, says Dad. Dogs don't do ballet. Then one Saturday on my way to class, I get a funny feeling. A funny feeling that I'm being watched. A funny feeling that I'm being followed. When Miss Top Polly is teaching us a new routine, I think I see something peeking in at the window. Something with a wet nose. Something with a tail. Right, girls, says Miss Polly, who's going to demonstrate first position? But before anyone can step forward, there's a loud bark from the back of the hall, and something furry rushes to the front. What is this? Asks Miss Polly, peering over her glasses. This, I say, is my dog. I'll take it away at once, says Miss Polly, wrinkling up her nose. Dogs don't do ballet. My poor dog stops wagging his tail, and his ears droop down at the ends. I take my dog home and give him a bowl of doggy donuts, but he won't touch them. He just stays in his kennel for days and days, and at night he howls at the moon. For my birthday, I get tickets for the Royal Ballet. Can Biff come too? I ask Dad. He loves ballet. My dog pricks up his ears and wags his tail. No, says Dad. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Dogs don't do ballet. As we wait for the bus, I think about my poor old dog, all on his own, howling at the moon. And then I get a funny feeling. A funny feeling that I'm being watched. A funny feeling that I'm not alone. The ballet is magical. The orchestra plays as the prima ballerina dances and prances and twirls and whirls and skips and... Oh no! She trips! Disaster! Calamity! It's all over, I think. But somebody doesn't think it's over. No, somebody thinks it's just beginning. Somebody with big black eyes. Somebody with pointy ears. Somebody... Wearing my tutu! The audience gasps. It's a dog, someone shouts. Dogs don't do ballet. My dog turns bright red and looks at his feet. That's what I've always said, Dad mutters. But then the orchestra starts to play. And my dog dances like no dog has ever danced before. Plie, jeté, arabesque, pirouette. He's as light as a sugar puff, as pretty as a fairy. The audience can't believe it. Hooray, I shout. That's my dog. When the music stops, my dog gives a hopeful curtsy and blinks nervously into the spotlight. The theatre is so very quiet that you could hear a bubble pop. Then the lady in the front row stands up. It's a dog, she shouts. Biff's ears start to droop again. Hooray, she adds. Bravo! Suddenly the whole audience cheers and throws bunches of roses. My dog goes pink with happiness. I don't believe it, says Dad, shaking his head. Biff is a ballerina after all. See, I say proudly, ruffling Biff's ears. Dogs do ballet. Bravo, Biff. I hope you like my story. I wonder if you can guess.
Hello everybody, I hope you enjoyed my story. 9 Lives Newton. He was a crazy dog going on an adventure and not really realising the dangers. Did you manage to work out that it was me, Miss Reed, reading the story to you? I did tell you that my favourite thing to do was to go to the park, Stoneham Park Primary, and to visit the farm, Barton Farm Primary, because I work at both the schools. I wonder if you worked that out. I also said I have one eye. Thankfully, I've got 2 to help me read. But that is my last name, isn't it, Miss Reed? Well done to you if you did work it out. Don't worry if you didn't. Maybe you'll do better next time. Take care.
Did you manage to find out who I am? Remember my clues? Meerkats have a big family, just like me. And the middle of the week is my favourite time of the week. Who could it be? It's Mrs. Miz! Did you guess it right? Well done if you did!
I hope you enjoyed my story about Norman the Bumble Bear. Did you work out who I was? Remember, I'm at Stoneham Park every day, and I'm so busy, I'm a bit like a bee myself buzzing around. Did you work it out? Of course! It's me, Miss Griffiths, because I'm in Bumblebee's class every day. I hope you enjoy some lovely stories today for World Book Day, everybody.
Work out who I am. Shall I show you?
It's me, Mrs. Wells. I hope you love my story.